between them. With a gate therein, inside it will be mercy, and outside it will be torment. The hypocrites will call the believers, "Were we not with you?" The believers will reply, "Yes, but you led yourselves into temptations. You looked forward but for your destruction. You doubted in faith, and you were deceived by fake desires, till the command of Allah came to pass. And the chief deceiver, Satan, deceived you in respect of Allah. So this day no ransom shall be taken from you hypocrites, nor of those who disbelieved in the oneness of Allah, Islamic monotheism. Your abode is the fire, that is your Mawla, friend, proper place, and worse indeed is that destination. And Allah said, The day that Allah will not disgrace the Prophet Muhammad and those who believe with him, their light will run forward before them, and with their records, books of deeds, in their right hands, they will say, Our Lord, keep perfect our light for us, and do not put it off till we cross over the Sirat, a slippery bridge over the hell safely, and grant us forgiveness. Verily, you are able to do all things. Abdullah said, Allah will gather the people on the day of resurrection. Then a caller will call out, O people, are you not pleased that your Lord who created you, provided for you, and molded you, should make each one of you follow the one who he followed and obeyed in the world? A devil in the appearance of Uzair will appear before those who used to worship Uzair. Even the tree, the rod, and the rock will take form for them. For those who used to worship these things, the people of Islam will remain. Sitting down, it will be said to them, What is the matter with you that you do not go as the people went? They will say, For us is our Lord, one we have not yet seen. It will be said, Will you know your Lord when you see him? They will say, Between us and him is a sign, so that when we see him, we will know him. And what is it? They will say, He will lay bare his shin. Then Allah will lay bare his shin. The narrator now says, I think he said, Then whosoever used to worship him will fall down and perform prostration to him. A people will remain whose backs are like the horns of cows. They will not be able to bend. Then will want to make prostration, but they will not be able to do so. Then the believers will be ordered, and they will raise their heads, and they will be given their light in proper proportion to their deeds. Among them is he who receives his light like a date palm tree. With his right. Among them is he who receives less than that. With his right, until the last that is given, light is given it on the large toe of his foot. It will alternate between being illuminated and between being extinguished. When it is illuminated, he will advance his foot, and when it is extinguished, he will remain standing. They will pass over the Sirat, or path over the hellfire, which is sharper than the sword, slippery and unstable, so that feet are not firm on it. It will be said to them, Move in proportion to your light. Some will pass over it like the diving of the stars. Some will pass like the wind. Some will pass like the blinking of the eye. And some among them will pass like fast racing and like ramel. Walking very quickly, taking short strides, they will pass over it in accordance to their deeds until one passes over it whose light is on the large toe of his foot. A hand will fall, a hand will be raised, a leg will fall, a leg will be raised, and his sides will be afflicted by the hellfire. Then they will be saved, and when they will be saved, they will say, "All praise is for Allah, who has saved us from you, the hellfire, after we have seen you. Allah has given to us that which He has not given to anyone else." Then related it through another chain as a saying of Ibn Masud. In another narration, Anas related that he heard the Prophet say, "The Sirat path over the hellfire is thin like a hair and sharp like a sword, and the angels prevent the male and female believers from falling, and Gabriel prevents me from falling, and I will indeed say, O my Lord, rescue for the male and female who will slip on that day, and many are many."